Okay, shoulder rotation. Arguably the most important movement that our shoulders need to be able to do, because our shoulders are a ball and socket joint. So if they do not have the ability to rotate, that rotation is coming from somewhere else and not where it's designed from. So we need our shoulder to be a shoulder, which means that it needs to be able to rotate. We are going to assess our internal and external rotation in like a 90-degree position for this assessment, and then we're going to assess it in other positions in further assessments. To do this one, ideally you have like a table or a bench that you can lay on so we can see your like full external rotation. If you don't, the floor will be just fine, and I will show both. For the bench/table option, we are going to lay on it. Head can be supported, and then we are going to do our best to keep our back nice and flat. The elbow that is towards the camera is going to pop out to the side, roughly to 90 degrees, and then we're going to act like it's on something, so I'm not going to let it like dip down towards the floor or lift up towards the ceiling. I don't know why you would lift it up, but let's avoid doing that. From here, we are going to rotate our shoulder back as far as we possibly can, checking in, make sure it's like roughly flat. That is your end range external rotation. And then we are going to go the exact opposite direction, which is internal rotation. You're gonna want to drop your elbow and lift the like front part of your shoulder forward to make this be farther. So try to keep it roughly flat. And then how far forward can you go into internal rotation? Once again, we're trying to be like straight out from the side, arm roughly like we're on a table, but not on a table. And that is your end range internal rotation. If you do not have a bench, that's just fine. We're gonna lay on the floor. Same thing, nice flat back, elbow out to the side, and then let your palm or the back of your hand touch the ground. You'll notice for me, the difference between the two is I have a lot more external rotation than the floor lets me get into. And then internal rotation, once again, we're not letting our front part of our shoulder pop up. So we're gonna keep that on the ground to go as far forward as we can into our internal rotation.